When Jacob tricked his brother Esau into selling his birthright and then later stole his blessing, Esau looked for an opportunity to murder Jacob. So Jacob left and went back east, where he settled with his uncle Laban. Laban had 2 daughters, and Jacob fell in love with the youngest. But in order to marry her, he had to marry her older sister as well. But he loved the younger sister Rachel the best, and it made Leah very jealous. Before long, Leah began having children, but Rachel had none. So Rachel gave her servant girl to Jacob as a concubine. When Leah, the older sister, saw that Rachel was having children by the servant girl, she gave her servant to Jacob as well. As a result, Jacob had 4 oldest sons, who were Reuben, Dan, Gad, and Joseph. You may remember Joseph as the one who was the favorite son and received a coat of many colors from his father. He had dreams in which he saw his brothers bowing down to him, and it made them angry enough to kill him. In the end, the brothers sold him to a caravan to Egypt and convinced their father he had been killed by wild animals. Joseph was a slave in Egypt, but proved himself and was placed in charge of his master's household. When he was falsely accused of behaving inappropriately toward his master's wife, he was thrown into prison. There he came to the attention of some of Pharaoh's court for his ability to interpret dreams. When Pharaoh dreamed of a 7-year famine, Joseph was called to interpret the dream and was appointed governor to prepare the nation for the famine. Joseph's brothers also experienced that famine and came to Egypt to buy food. They bowed to Joseph because they did not recognize their brother. And Joseph arranged for his entire family to settle in Egypt, where he could take care of them now that they were reunited. But here again, it is not the oldest son who is chosen to be the one through whom the Messiah would come. Instead, it was Leah's youngest son, Judah. The line of Judah is the line of the kings and would eventually produce King David, a man after God's own heart. This has been A Minute at the Manger.